Hi, and welcome to Rest Stops, short features to encourage you toward greater life balance. My name is John, and here's my good friend Ralph Storrs with today's Rest Stop.
Thanks, John. Welcome to today's Rest Stop. Thank you for watching. You can also read or listen to Rest Stops at thereststop.org. So far, I've posted videos on two sides of what I refer to as the protect the asset triangle: sleep and exercise, with the understanding your most important asset is you and you need to protect it. Today, we'll look at the third side of the triangle: nutrition. The subject of diet is one that can easily cause contentious conversations with family, friends, and within the medical, scientific, and nutritional community. Nutrition and healthy eating can get political too. U.S. dietary guidelines, eating red meat, veganism, genetically modified organism (GMOs), the food industry, and pharmaceutical companies often have agendas that tend to be highly polarizing. I'm not here to argue with anyone. I've read and watched hundreds of articles, books, and videos on the subject of nutrition and have reached my own conclusions. Once again, I need to mention I'm not a doctor or a registered dietitian, so any thoughts I share are based on research and reading I have done and my own journey toward healthy eating habits. Let food be thy medicine, and let medicine be thy food. This famous quote is attributed to Hippocrates. There is a question as to whether he said those exact words, but Hippocrates considered nutrition one of the main tools that a doctor can use. The Hippocratic Oath in the original Greek, literally translated, says, "I will apply dietetic and lifestyle measures to help the sick to my best ability and judgment. I will protect them from harm and injustice." Hippocrates did not see food and medicine as the same thing, but it's obvious from his writings that diet and lifestyle regime were at the center of his thoughts about the responsibilities of a doctor and the tools for treatment that a doctor can use. Metabolic health, insulin resistance, inflammation, intermittent fasting, and a high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet are all things I've researched on the subject of nutrition. Two of my heroes are Dr. Jason Fung and Dr. Ben Bikman. They have authored books, given lectures, and created videos that address these issues that have been transformational for me. Here's what changed for me. For the most part, I eliminated any added sugar from my diet. 2. Seed oils. 3. Processed foods. And 4. Grains. I transitioned to a high-fat, moderate to high protein, and low carbohydrate eating style and began the practice of intermittent fasting, also referred to as time-restricted eating or chrononutrition. I consume beef, chicken, pork, seafood, eggs, cheese, fruits, nuts, and vegetables. My daily caloric intake is usually 60 to 65% fat, 30 to 35% protein, and 5 to 10% carbohydrate. By the way, here's a myth. Eating fat does not cause you to get fat. I opt for single ingredient foods with dense nutritional value, and if I can't pronounce an ingredient on the label, I avoid putting it in my mouth. Whether you call it clean eating, keto, or whatever, it has worked for me. I have reduced inflammation, no longer take blood pressure medicine or a statin, and yes, I checked with my doctor. I lost 70 pounds and have maintained my weight the past 4 years. Here are some concluding thoughts. You don't exercise to lose weight. You exercise to achieve health. I also believe you don't go on a diet to lose weight. You establish good eating habits for health. The weight loss will follow. Remember, you cannot train yourself out of a bad diet. Here's a final quote attributed to Hippocrates. Before you heal someone, ask if he's willing to give up the things that make him sick. I'm not trying to convert you to adopt my eating habits. My goal is to simply ask that you recognize the vital role nutrition and diet plays in our overall health, and to examine your own eating patterns and ask yourself, are they helping or hindering, contributing to or compromising your health and well-being? More on nutrition in upcoming videos.